I was sitting across from my girlfriend, Emily, at our favorite diner when she suddenly dropped her fork. Her hands trembled. Her eyes darted away from mine. Something was wrong. I leaned forward. Emily, what's going on? You've been quiet all week. She swallowed hard, her voice barely above a whisper. Daniel, there's something I need to tell you. My stomach tightened. Okay, tell me. Her lips trembled as a word spilled out. My ex. He proposed to me 3 days ago. The air left my chest like I'd been punched. Before I could even react, she added the final blow, and I said yes. For a moment, time froze. The sounds of clinking dishes and chatter around us faded into silence. I stared at her, searching her face for some sign this was a cruel joke. But Emily's eyes were full of shame. Her shoulders slumped under the weight of her confession. I forced myself to breathe. You're telling me, while sitting here with me, that you're engaged to someone else? Tears welled in her eyes. Daniel, I didn't plan this. He came back. He begged for another chance. He said he'd changed. And part of me never stopped loving him. The words cut deep. I leaned back in my seat, the coffee in front of me suddenly tasting bitter. So all those nights we spent dreaming about the future, all those promises, they meant nothing to you? She shook her head furiously. No, they meant everything. That's why this hurts so much. I didn't want to hurt you. I let out a bitter laugh. Then why am I sitting here bleeding? She reached across the table for my hand, but I pulled away. Daniel, please. I wanted to be honest. I didn't want you to find out later. I owe you that much. I stared at her in disbelief. You owe me the truth before you said yes to him, not after. Her tears streamed freely now. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe I could figure it out before I told you. I stood up slowly, my legs heavy but steady. Emily, you already figured it out. You chose him. She gasped. No, please, don't walk away like this. But my heart had already hardened. I placed a few bills on the table for the untouched food and looked her in the eyes one last time. Congratulations on your engagement. Her face crumbled, the weight of my words crashing into her. As I walked out of the diner, I felt a storm inside me. Pain, anger, betrayal. But underneath it all, a strange calm. Because I knew one thing. I deserved better than being someone's second choice. Days turned into weeks, and Emily tried to reach out. She sent long texts, voicemails, even letters begging me to meet her, but I never replied. Then, one night, a mutual friend told me Emily had broken off the engagement. Apparently, her ex hadn't changed at all. The same lies, the same games. She had gambled with my heart, and in the end, she lost both of us. Months later, I ran into her at the grocery store. Her once bright smile was gone. Her eyes looked tired, haunted. She tried to speak, but I simply gave her a polite nod and walked past. Because by then I had healed. By then, I had realized that love is not about holding on to someone who can betray you so easily. It's about finding someone who would never let you doubt your place in their heart. Emily's confession shattered me that night in the diner, but it also set me free. And as I moved forward, I carried with me the strongest truth of all. I may have lost her, but I never lost myself.